Hi, my loves. If you've been feeling a pressure in the air lately, like something is building, like something underneath the surface is shifting, you're not imagining it. This reading is for June 2025, and what came through is big. Spirit is showing us the unraveling of old systems, but not in a loud, explosive way. It's more of a slow, quiet, spiritual way, like dominoes tipping behind the scenes while the world pretends nothing's happening. We asked what's really going on in the collective, where justice is in the timeline, whether the orange one is actually losing power this month, and if spirit is intervening in ways the world can't deny much longer. If you've been praying for confirmation that we're getting closer, that the veil is lifting, and that the real divine justice is anchoring into this timeline, spirit came through with clarity. So take a breath, listen with your heart, and remember that just because the world hasn't caught up yet doesn't mean that the shift isn't already underway. As always, this is a collective energy reading, so not everything may resonate. Please trust your intuition and only take what speaks to your heart and lovingly leave the rest. Spirit, what is the dominant energy influencing the collective in June of 2025? We received Justice Upright, the Nine of Wands Upright, and the Hanged Man Upright. Justice is not waiting anymore. It's already moving. We're entering a month where accountability is no longer hypothetical, it's tangible. This card shows up when the energetic scales are tipping back towards truth, and spirit is clearing space for what's been silenced to finally be heard. The Nine of Wands tells us that the collective is tired but not defeated. We've been holding the line for so long that it may feel like progress is invisible. But Spirit says the pressure you felt isn't a burden, it's resistance being broken. And the Hanged Man upright shows that we're being suspended between worlds right now, between what was and what is coming. Spirit is asking us to pause, see things differently, and trust that even in waiting, we are evolving. This is the kind of transformation that doesn't always look like action, but is quietly radical. This is a sacred checkpoint. Something is shifting beneath the surface, and we're being asked to bear witness, even if we don't fully understand the cost of what's being dismantled. Spirit, is June a fated turning point in the collective timeline regarding justice and accountability? We received the Seven of Wands reversed, the Two of Swords upright, and the Wheel of Fortune upright. The Seven of Wands reverse shows us the exhaustion that sets in before the breakthrough. Some may feel like giving up, but this card tells us the test isn't how loud we fight. It's in whether we hold our center when others lose theirs. The Two of Swords upright represents the crossroads that we're standing at right now. It's decision time, not just for leaders, but for us as a collective. There are still forces trying to keep us blindfolded, but Spirit says clarity comes when we stop avoiding what we already know in our bones. Then the Wheel of Fortune turns, and this time, it's turning in real time. This is a fated month, and something karmic is being unlocked. Spirit is showing that cycles of deception are reaching their expiration point. You don't have to force the change, but you do have to see it when it starts to bloom. Spirit, what emotional or spiritual tests are surfacing in the collective this month? We received the High Priestess upright, Page of Wands upright, Four of Cups upright. The High Priestess brings mystery, but not confusion. She's the keeper of deep truths and hidden knowledge. This card shows up when the answers are already inside us, but we're being asked to trust our own knowing rather than to seek validation. The Page of Wands invites a new passion, but it's fragile. This card asks, what fire are you willing to carry even when it flickers? It's about reclaiming hope and letting your spirit lead again after a period of dormancy. And the Four of Cups reminds us that disillusionment is part of the awakening. If you've been feeling numb, detached, or like nothing excites you anymore, it's not a flaw, it's a signal. You're outgrowing what once comforted you, and Spirit is asking you to make room for something more true. The test this month isn't about proving anything, it's about remembering what you already carry and letting that guide your next steps. Spirit is the orange one losing power in the current timeline this month. We received the Six of Swords reversed, the Queen of Cups upright, and the Page of Pentacles reversed. The Six of Swords reversed shows resistance to letting go. He's clinging to control even as the current drags him towards irrelevance. This card speaks of someone being spiritually rerouted but still refusing to surrender. The Queen of Cups reminds us that compassion doesn't mean inaction. Spirit is showing us that emotional maturity and intuitive power are quietly rising in the background, even when chaos makes more noise. And the Page of Pentacles reversed shows someone who is unwilling or unable to learn. This card is spiritual stagnation disguised as ambition. It shows that his time is slipping and he's not evolving with it. This timeline shows energetic loss of power, and the public unraveling is already in motion. Spirit, are legal consequences, revelations, or exposures intensifying around him in June? We received the Star reversed, Five of Pentacles upright, and Ten of Pentacles reversed. The Star reversed means that hope is dimming. The light source used to manipulate is now flickering, and Spirit is making sure illusions are crumbling in full view. The Five of Pentacles upright shows loss, material, reputational, or both. It's also a card of isolation. This doesn't just represent financial exposure, it's the cold reality of accountability starting to stick. The Ten of Pentacles reverse speaks to collapse in legacy, lineage, and structure. If there were empires built on corruption, Spirit is showing us that they cannot be sustained. This is the long fall. Is Spirit actively dismantling corrupt leadership through unseen spiritual forces this month? We received the Ten of Cups upright, the Four of Swords reversed, and the Nine of Pentacles upright. Yes, the Ten of Cups shows Spirit's vision for collective harmony. This is the why behind the unraveling. There's a divine promise that what's being broken apart is in service of deeper unity. The Four of Swords reversed reminds us that rest is over. Spirit's army, seen and unseen, is moving. This is no longer a time of waiting. It's a time of divine interruption. The Nine of Pentacles upright shows the reward of spiritual sovereignty. Those aligned in truth are being shielded. This card is wealth in integrity and protection in purpose. Spirit is working behind the scenes, and the signs are starting to show. Spirit, are we nearing the public tipping point where the old regime cannot return? The first card we received was the Ace of Wands upright, the Three of Wands upright, and the Six of Pentacles reversed. The Ace of Wands is the spark that ignites the irreversible. Spirit is lighting fires where complacency once lived, and this momentum cannot be undone. The Three of Wands shows the energy is already expanding. We're no longer just waiting. We're now watching the future break open before our eyes. The Six of Pentacles reverse shows imbalance being called out. Those who have hoarded power will no longer be able to justify it. The public is waking up and the scale is tipping. This is the tipping point. We're already here. Spirit, is divine justice anchoring more visibility into the physical timeline now? We received the Six of Wands upright, the Knight of Pentacles upright, the Five of Cups reversed, the Hermit upright, When I pulled this card, I swear I saw Bernie Sanders in this image. Do you guys see it? And the Tower upright. The Six of Wands shows victory, but not gloating. It's the kind of triumph that comes after long battles. Spirit is giving us glimpses of what's been divinely earned. The Knight of Pentacles grounds us. This is the steady march of divine law. Justice isn't flashy, it's enduring, and it's taking root now. The Five of Cups reversed reminds us that grief doesn't last forever. We're starting to look up again, starting to believe that there's more than just loss. The Hermit reminds us that the light we need is already within us. Spirit is saying, don't wait for external permission to trust what you see unfolding. And finally, the Tower, the divine reset. This is Spirit's way of saying, yes, it's happening. The false is falling. The sacred is being protected. Justice isn't coming someday. It's anchoring right now. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, my loves. I'm beyond grateful for every soul who finds these messages and walks this journey with me. Please let me know in the comments what stood out to you, what felt personal, what clicked, or what brought you peace. I read every comment and I love interacting with each of you. Make sure you're subscribed so that you never miss out on any future readings. There is so much more Spirit is revealing to us. And as always, please trust your intuition, take only what resonates with your heart, and lovingly leave the rest. And please also remember that I am simply a vessel that Spirit uses to get these messages to you. I have no control over the people, the timing, the events, or dates. I cannot and I will never guarantee when or how things will unfold. Timelines can shift at any time. There's always free will at play and divine timing. So stay open to the truth as it reveals itself while guarding your heart and trusting your own intuition. I will be filming a session later on this week, and we'll dive deeper into what's happening with the ice raids, natural disasters, and how Spirit is supporting us through all of it. There's more truth coming, and Spirit is not holding back. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. I'll check in with you soon.